Hello, this is Michael Jackson. Time tells the story of history. Each moment is somehow a living memory of what is and what has been. Together we connect to love. Each of us sharing ourselves with the world. Inside each breath, inside each song is a story. Our story. This is for you, and thank you so much for being here. More to come. Keep checking in. In truth, I really didn't want the album to be about old songs. You know, it's a greatest hits album, but to me most greatest hits albums are boring, and I wanted to keep creating. The new songs are very different. They're very autobiographical. I mean, they came from my heart. They're about myself. They're not my songs anymore, is the way I feel. They belong to everybody now. Stranger in Moscow was written when I was in Moscow on the Dangerous tour. And it was just a strange, eerie, lonely time for me. Outside my hotel was just a sea of faces of fans chanting and screaming. But I was inside my room and I felt so all alone, like I was like the last person on the planet. And in the song I say, how does it feel when you're alone and you're cold inside? I say it's like a stranger in Moscow, and that's pretty much how I felt. And the people were lovely. They were some of the nicest people I've ever met, and the concert was very successful. But that day, especially that day, I just felt this different feeling, and the song Stranger in Moscow came to me. So that's how that was written. Sometimes the only thing we can do is scream. Don't you ever feel that way? You just want to just let it all out? People should listen and decide for themselves. Our personal history begins in childhood, and the song Childhood is a reflection of my life years ago when I was much younger. And it's about the pain, some of the joys, some of the dreaming, some of the mental adventures that I took because of the different lifestyle that I had in being a child performer. I was born on the stage, and childhood, it is my mirror. It's my story. When I was very little, around 10 years old, I used to go on these tours with my brothers, the Jackson 5, and I'd hear these crazy stories that these girls would claim my brothers had relationships with them, which they didn't, and that they were going to have their children. And I thought that to be so strange and so crazy. And then, a couple of years later, there was this girl named Billie Jean who used to stand outside my gate. And I would drive outside the gate, and she would say, here's the keys to our car. And she would say, here's the keys to the front door. And she would say that I'm actually the father of her child, which never ever happened. And that inspired the song, because the chorus goes, Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who claims that I am the one, but the kid is not my son. So I guess that's how that happened. Heal the World is one of my favorites of anything I've ever recorded, because it's a public awareness song, and it's something that I think that will live in the hearts of people for a long time, because it's about something that's very special and something that's very innocent and something that's very important, literally healing our planet of its wounds and its suffering. And I think it's one of my favorite things to do when we're on tour, because on stage we blow up this giant inflatable planet Earth right on stage, and we have all these children from different countries, and they dress in their different national attire, and we sing the song. And it's amazing to look out in the audience, and you literally see like 200,000 people holding up candles and singing the song. It's a very spiritual experience, and I really enjoy it.
Welcome to the Michael Jackson Museum of History, an interactive resource. マイケル・ジャクソン・インタラクティブ・ミュージアムへようこそ。1階、オフ・ザ・ウォールの間でございます。人類の発祥の地アフリカも展示してございます。2階、スリラーの間でございます。ダンスのヒストリーも展示してございます。3階、バッドの間でございます。ミュージックヒストリーも展示してございます。4階、デンジャラスの間でございます。スターのヒストリーも展示してございます。